Hey there Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for March 13th through to the 19th. Let's take a look and see what may be on the cards for you. Your first energy is a big one. It is the Tower, Sagittarius. So keep in mind, this is the universe's blessing to put you back onto your path. A tower can either fall through a circumstance that the universe conspires or be dismantled consciously by you. Towers in our lives are our big, seemingly stable settings, our job, our relationship, where we live, our belief systems, values. Now, what this is saying is that in one of these situations, at foundational level, Sagittarius, it's not built on firm ground here. There's something in there, whether you don't have the same, vision for the future ahead here, whether you don't have shared values. It feels like something is no longer serving you here. Maybe you've outgrown it. So sometimes the tower is where the universe creates a circumstance to remove you from that situation to align you to path. Now, it can feel chaotic, this energy. It really can, and the advice is to let the tower fall, Sagittarius. If we patch it up, we generally go around for another cycle and we end up back at the tower. Generally with the tower, we'll get some warning signs first, but this is sort of the escalation of the universe where maybe we haven't acted on those warning signs, but the Ace of Wands is here. This is a new beginning, it's new growth and it's new potential. Now maybe this has already come in for you and that's the catalyst for wanting to remove yourself from a previous situation. Or this is the universe's blessing saying, Sagi, behind this tower is a new beginning, one that feels in alignment, one that gives you energy, one that it feels more on purpose for you. So that is a silver lining. It's a real silver lining energy, Sagi. What else? The Knight of Pentacles. There could be a Virgo that is offering you this. Now, the Virgo energy is a few things at the moment. We did have the supermoon, the full supermoon in Virgo at the end of the first week of this month. So it could be that that is when this has come to a peak, or maybe when the Ace of Wands came through. This here is actually an energy of patience and planning and being prepared. So I feel that you know that this tower may fall here, Sagittarius, and the universe is saying get ready because it is about to crumble. If you have that practical plan in place, then you'll rise from the ashes quickly. There'll be less aftermath here. So I'm intrigued. Let's get the cards out, Sagi. While I'm pulling these cards, to let you know that if you'd like a personal reading or healing, the first link down below will take you to my website to check those out. Grab my free Learn Tarot Quick Guide if you'd like to get started interpreting the cards for yourself. And for a deeper dive to learn a full foundation in tarot and my signature process, you can join the Initiation, my more immersive online tarot course. And I'm on Instagram doing daily readings and I am pulling cards for followers sometimes as well. So you might want to join me on there using the link below because there are scam accounts out there. And I'd love to have you over there, and you'll need to be there when I put the shout out for those readings. Okay, let's speed this up and get the cards out, Sage. See you in just a moment. Well, Sagittarius, these are your cards. Man, this is going to shake your foundations, and you are ending a cycle here, a real season in your life with the world energy. It feels like it's the time. There's real victory in this tower falling. I know that might seem strange at the moment, but it's the truth. Okay, Queen of Swords is first energy out. This is Libra energy for me, and it links to the Justice energy. This is the energy of it's tea for time out. Something's got to give here. I also feel that you might be going through a process where you're getting ultimate clarity on what you want moving forward, and maybe that epiphany has been the first domino effect here of the tower falling. I think there's been maybe a time where things have felt out of balance here, and you're really wanting to bring that universal balance sheet back into balance. Sorry, I said that 3 times in that sentence. So yeah, the Queen of Swords is saying, okay, it's time to get clear, it's time to get direct, it's time to make a decision, because that is what's going to even things up and turn the tables. Where you are right now, I feel, is the 8 of Swords here, and this is the feeling stuck and really thinking that there's not a way out. And it's because you maybe are overthinking it. There is a way out, but you're going to have to take a new perspective. And that perspective is that, yes, there probably is going to be a loss here. The 5 of Cups, there probably is going to be mourning this. There's going to be a grieving period. But, you know, it feels like that is a small amount of pain for a very big gain. Because if you're honest with yourself here, Sagittarius, you've lost the 3 of Cups, right? The joy, the growth, the celebration, the fun here a long time ago. And maybe you've been wearing this cloak of heaviness, this cloak maybe of depression for some time. So sometimes we do the pre-grieving in a situation when we know there's going to be an ending, or that we're going to be the catalyst to end something, and we start to feel nostalgic in the situation, and then, you know, we push the tower over. With the Knight of Pentacles showing up in this reading, there's a feeling of you being consciously in control of this, hence that planning energy that I was feeling into. So the Queen of Swords says, yeah, get very clear on what you're really wanting here. Very soon it's going to be time for you to, I feel that you are delivering the communication to either an employer, partner. It's a general reading, so I'm keeping it general. I think we have to be mindful of this energy here with these double 4s. Well, actually we've got 3 4s in this reading, and the 4 in tarot is all about stability and foundation. So it's clear to me that you have stability in this situation. You may have a certain amount of financial stability, maybe because there's 2 partners here, or because this is your job, you know, or because this is your home, something like that. But remember, it's a tower, so there's a perceived stability, but there's also something rotting away in the foundations there, meaning the more we pile on and build this and carry on with it, the more likely it is to sink and to crumble. And that time is now. I think you're getting an opportunity to consciously dismantle this tower before it falls, Sagittarius. The 4 of Pentacles can be the feeling of wanting to hold on to this because, you know, it offers some stability or comfort, or because maybe you're not feeling into your full value and worth, Sagittarius, of actually stepping up and moving to the new. Now, 4 of Swords, you will need a period of recovery after this. There is the grief, the 3 of Swords, some kind of hurt here, or genuine disappointment that it didn't work out, okay? But also I feel it's a time to take a moment to meditate and contemplate. You'll get the answers that you need in terms of timing here. You'll also get your breakthrough and your plan. So there needs to be some conscious awareness around timing and planning with this, is what I am feeling. So then you'll know when it's time to step into the Queen of Swords energy, which is delivering that communication. And the cards are saying be less emotional about it, more factual. Just, you know, express the truths here. I mean, we're in Pisces season, and that's about shining the light in the dark corners, revealing truths. And when you shine that light, that's when the path forward really does emerge. I feel that this is naturally coming to its completion. The 10 of Pentacles may indicate that we've got an established career, established role, established home, established relationship, maybe something kind of longer term here, which is why it's hard to let go of. But with the World coming through, Sagi, the universe is saying that you've actually achieved what you need to here, and it has reached full cycle. If we go around again, then we'll just keep repeating back to the tower. This is the final judgment now. So the World is the end of an era, and there is real victory in knowing when to close the doors that were starting to close on their own anyway. there's also real vulnerability in moving into the new chapter because it is the unknown. And there might be a certain amount of restabilizing or laying new foundations that you will need to go through in the aftermath or the wake of the Tower here. But the world is a beautiful energy because it offers you a whole new cycle and a new chapter and new growth as well. So, where are you headed? Well, the Ace of Cups is here, and this is an emotional new beginning. So if this new energy hasn't shown up for you before and isn't the catalyst for bringing this Tower down, Sagi, it's really showing me with two aces in your reading that Spirit really wants to encourage you to move through to the new. Remember, you've been experiencing loss or disappointment here, and 3 empty cups. The universe is saying, Sagi, you deserve your cups to be full, and not only that, but overflowing, feeling happy at soul level here, receiving back. And I think that this is going to lead to a lot of transformation throughout your life. So we have a new beginning coming through that wants to occur for you. And it's interesting that the last card here is the 4 of Wands. And this is actually my card of ultimate stability because it's built on a very firm foundation. This is a milestone towards long-term happiness, long-term abundance here as well. Now, if you're seeing 444 or 1111, they are the angel numbers that are guiding you if this is your reading. And Spirit is saying, take stock of, in that moment, what you were thinking when you see that number, because there's some specific guidance for your unique situation in it. You can really take big leaps to happiness here, but it feels like there is going to be that perceived one step backwards, or that, that process of grief and grieving and disappointment, but then you're going to take a quantum leap forward, Sagittarius. So let's jump into the Moonology Oracle, since we are in the moon season of Pisces, and see what we have. Don't let pride get in your way. If this is a long-term situation, and it's a 10 of Pentacles situation, right? You're invested in it. It's given you a certain amount of success. It's been your stable or perceived stable for some time. There can be pride involved, as in, what will others think if I let this go, if I leave this marriage, if I leave this job? I think it's a really big part of your identity, and I think you have to remember, Sagittarius, that you're living your life for you and not for others, right? Life's too short to just wear false masks. That's Pisces season right there. It's time to take the mask off. And the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Yeah, the breakthrough. Take that pause of the 4 of Swords, that little point of rest and reflection, and you will get the breakthrough that you need. You might also learn some truth or some information that is just what you need in the right time. But ultimately, I feel there's an element of getting a plan together, choosing the right time here, and then, really putting that into action. Before you know it, you're going to be in your new cycle that is blessed with the 4 of Wands. So that's what I have for you, Sagi. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it gave you some clarity, guidance, and insight. I'm here cheering you on and wishing you so much love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.